Welcome back, tuning into tonight's Christmas update. Before I get on with the Christmas update, just better talk about the severe weather that's currently going on across parts of the country today. Been a stormy old day, hasn't it? Very severe gales blowing across Scotland and northern England in particular, but all of us had a very windy day. The worst, though, is probably coming up this evening with a tidal surge, a storm surge expected down the eastern coast. It could be the worst for 60 years, this storm surge on the east coast. Now, if you're at all concerned about it, I've got links on my homepage to the UK Met Office and to the Environment Agency. I don't issue severe weather warnings myself because not being a qualified meteorologist, I don't feel that really I'm qualified to be advising the public in terms of severe weather, particularly this level of severe weather, where you are talking about potentially loss of property and loss of life. So if you're at all concerned about the situation in terms of the storm surge on the east coast tonight, check out the links on my homepage to the Environment Agency and the UK Met Office. Go through to those websites, and they are the experts to be advising you about this situation. But I do believe they're evacuating homes along the east coast as we speak. So very, very severe situation possibly developing on the east coast tonight. We're doing the 18th Christmas update tonight, and before I get on with that, just to talk about the advertising, there's video ads on my page at GazWebBiz.com. If you plan the video ad to be supporting Gaz Shop, if you hit play on the video ad, you'll be supporting Gaz WeatherViz. Gaz Shop is open, so if you want to do any Christmas shopping at Amazon, go through the Amazon banners and you'll be supporting GazWeatherViz.com by doing your Christmas shopping at Amazon. You know what I meant, don't you? It's been a long day. So, going to get on with the Christmas update. Again, we're using the CFS model at Meteoshield. Won't be using it much longer. It'll soon be coming within the time frame of the GFS model, 384 hours away. It'll soon be there, so not many more updates using CFS. But again, we're using CFS 9-monthly forecast. The midday run generated midday yesterday, the 4th of December. So let's get on with it. And we're going to start a little bit earlier than we normally do on the 11th of December. We've got high pressure sitting there over top of the country. It's mainly dry and fine. That's the same area of high pressure that we're going to have building in over the weekend at the start of next week. But it's moved it northwards. It's sitting over country. What does it do with it? Well, look at this. It's showing retrogression. Remember, retrogression is when we take high pressure from east to west, as opposed to the normal flow, which is take high pressure west to east. The retrogression means that actually the high pressure is going against the flow of the Earth, really, against the rotation of the Earth and against the jet stream. So eventually, as we get through to the middle of the month, 16th of December, we've got a very classic Greenland high then setting up there over Iceland, stretching out to Greenland. It's turned very, very cold. We're putting down these bitterly cold east or northeast winds, low pressure to the south of the country. That could be providing the energy for snow, but we could be bringing in snow showers on those east to northeasterly winds. Anyway, now as we move beyond that, what we find is pressure leaking away to the south all the time, and we're still in that very cold easterly flow. So a threat through to the 17th, 18th of December of snow is growing there. Either snow showers pushing in from the east on a very cold easterly wind, or snow pushing up from the south with those areas of low pressure tracking to the south of the country. But temperatures would be below freezing all day. As we go through to the 19th of December, still very, very cold, low pressures tracking to the south, got the blocking area of high pressure up to the north, still bringing down those bitterly cold east to northeasterly winds across the country. And moving out beyond that, well, it stays very, very cold through the 20th into the 21st. Any snow that's fallen would be laying on the ground. And it would be bitterly cold, severe night frost, and temperatures probably by day not getting much above freezing. This area of low pressure developing to the south on the 22nd could be bringing more snow into the south of the country. This is a very, very cold, snowy scenario from tonight's CFS model. Now, as we move actually up to Christmas itself, it does attempt to get a little bit milder, but we're still in a cold air mass. So what's going on here is that we're bringing more sort of Atlantic systems through into the cold air, producing more snow moving through Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. Yep, there is suggestion there with the elongation of the ice bars that there's weather fronts coming up from the south and the southwest into that cold air, possibly producing snow. Maybe turning a bit milder along the south coast, so perhaps back to rain there. But for most of the country, I've looked at the 850 temperatures, but most of the country is still cold enough for snow even on Christmas Day. And then as we move out beyond that into Boxing Day, well, another very deep area of low pressure is developing here. Look at this. That's in cold air again, so that's another real snowmaker. Rain on the south coast, but anywhere from Midlands northwards, heavy snow, drifting snow in those east to northeast winds. This is the most wintriest, the most coldest, the most snowiest CFS run that we've had thus far since we've been doing these videos. Now, as we go through the 27th, that low pressure clears away, still leaving us in a cold legacy of northerly winds. But as we move through beyond that in towards the Christmas to New Year period, the Atlantic starts to move back in. So once we get through to say the 29th, the 28th, 29th, yeah, low pressure's pushing in to that cold air, possibly bringing more snow, but eventually it is bringing milder air as well, at least to England and Wales, though it's still cold for Scotland. And that's really how we go into the New Year, with the Atlantic finally breaking through New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. We get a thaw of the snow, the temperatures pick up. It's not desperately mild, but it's certainly a lot milder as we move through to the start of 2014. The snow falls away and the winds turn westerly. But that's a really, really cold update tonight from the CFS model. It's the coldest, I say, the snowiest update that we've had so far since we've been doing these videos. I can't really say what's going on, to be honest, with the CFS, because it actually seems to be getting more severe as we're going along, getting closer to Christmas, and yet the generic charts, as you know, I did the video looking at the 8 to 10 day period today with the ECMWF and the GFS, and the generic charts, the main charts, they are just suggesting a continuation of balmy sort of southwesterly winds going on into the middle of the month, but probably beyond that. So quite what's happening with the CFS, I don't know. It's either really picking up on something and all the models are going to start coming into line very, very soon. They'll have to if the CFS is right, or it's just that the CFS is losing the plot with this and it's got the pattern completely wrong. So very interesting eye candy, very interesting charts. I'm sure you've enjoyed seeing them, but don't take it too seriously until the main models, the GFS, the ECMWF, starts coming into line and showing some colder charts. You really do have to take that with a very, very big health warning. But fun sort of charts to look at nonetheless. That's it for now. We'll do it again on what day are we? Day with Thursday today, so we'll do it again on Saturday. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.